Welcome to Bars and Bells. I'm Lauren,
And my name is Ian.
and tonight is our strength and swing class.
Excellent.
And on Thursdays, we've been more focused on our get up. So that's what we're going to
And
do.
a little bit more focus on our squat than our swing.
Right. So we're going to squat and get up tonight.
But that exercise variation is super important to keep in your own program. Lauren has been working me out in the garden quite heavily, so I'm going to modify my loads a little bit. We encourage you to check in how you feel today and modify to that.
Okay, we're going to start standing with our breath. Let's just do our inhales and exhales, and then we'll hold our breath at the end. Hands on belly just to feel your in and exhale into belly. Taking a nice big 5-second inhale, filling belly, and then exhale for 5. Inhale for 5. Exhale for 5. Trying to breathe in and out through your nose. Inhale. Chest stays level, belly fills with breath. Exhale, I believe. One more round. Inhale. Exhale. And now inhale and hold your breath. Inhale and hold for 10.
I didn't close my eyes during that. I usually do.
I was looking into the
I know it was a nice day
wilderness there.
Really nice day.
All right, warming up our feet to start. Feet in parallel. Well, being short has its advantages. Feet parallel. First, just bending our toes to our demi point or to the balls of our feet. Knees pointing forward, ankle heel pointing forward. Use your toes, use that big toe muscle, and just push up on a pointed toe, and then come back down through the ball of the foot, and then pushing that heel down into the floor. Other side, demi or ball of the foot. Use the toe muscles to point, back through the toes, crush your heel down.
Working on that lunge foot.
Yeah. Balls, point. This time, if your foot's okay, let's gently roll over those toes.
Easy on those cramps.
I like to think about using the other toe muscles to push back up, back down, and slow heel down. Last time on the other side. Bend, point, roll over, point, bend, crush. If you liked that, you could stay there. If you want something a little bit more, we would just go to our first position or our turned out position. So all I did were my heels together, squeeze my glutes, turned out my legs. Same idea from here. Bending at those toe knuckles.
Cramp doing that.
Point to the foot. Roll over. Back to pointed toes. Demi point. Push your heel down.
And again, this position Lauren has her hands in.
Point.
I love it. Feel those lateral hip muscles there.
Over. Point. Bend. Down. One last time. As I do this, bend. Point. I try to keep that knee pushing out so it stays in line with my foot and toes. Last one at your own pace there. Bend to point.
Felt myself need to pull up
to
on that
roll
side.
over, to point, bend, and crush it. Excellent. Quick wrist. Hands, palms face the ceiling. Straight, thumb straight. We'll just do our pull down into our extension. And then from there, let's start our circles. Start drawing towards the midline of your body. As you do this, make sure forearms stay parallel to the floor. Start scooping around that corner, coming up to that full pull, over to the thumb side as far as you can get, around and down. Switch direction. Thumb side, up and around, over to center, and pulling back down. Ooh. to that extension.
It feels like my grip has been used in that garden. I can feel it.
He's been a ditch hog. Feet in parallel, balance on something if needed. Warming up our ankles. First, bending our knees over our toes, keeping our hips underneath us, our back nice and straight. Feel that stretch through calves, Achilles, maybe the front of the ankles. Push the floor away, stand up tall, squeeze your butt, and pull yourself into a straw.
Slurp it up.
Bend the knees. Push knees over your toes, keeping your heels down right now. Push your toes heavy into the floor as you're doing this. Then try to push your heels heavy into the floor. Now extend back up into your straw.
Slurp it up.
Roll up to your toes. Find a balance. 3, 2, slowly lower. Back to the knees over the toes. Could you rise up onto your toes there? Back down to heels. Back up into your straw. Stay in your straw and go to a rise.
Slurping it up, these balances today.
Slow down. Bend at the knees. Push those knees over the toes. Rise to the toes. Stay this time. Could you get a bit lower? Woo, Lauren.
I can you?
Stay on your toes. Stand up. Slow lower. One more. Knees over toes. Roll up. Get a little lower. You're going to have to come out a bit so you can put your heels down. Ooh.
Little ski squat.
Now stand up out of that. Shake. Oh, that was some work.
Mm-hmm.
All right, a little shoulder, and then I'd like to actually come back to that for a second. I'm going to turn my back to you. Standing, feet in parallel, however you like, hands underneath, feet underneath you. One hand behind your head. One hand gently going up your back. Start low right now. Start around that tailbone or high butt. From here, just extend each arm. Straighten at the elbow, reach for the sky, reach for the floor. Bring them back. Same thing again, tuck under ribs, extend, straighten those elbows. Bring them back. Pull both arms back through center and switch. Ooh, this feels different. Ooh, it's good.
Tuck those ribs,
Yeah.
felt that.
Extend at the elbows. Reach, keeping your shoulders out of your ears. Bend.
So Lauren said that right there. Both armpits pull down as the elbow straightens.
Bend. One more extend. Pull those arms down to your W. We'll come back to that in a second. I saw Ian doing this before class, and I'd like to do it here. A little ski squat. So feet are parallel, knees are going to come forward. And I just want you to keep your feet heavy on the floor. Toes will be active as you do this, but just draw some light circles with your knees, creating circles in your ankles there. One direction for 2, 1, and then switch ways. Drawing those circles.
Heavy feet.
Heavy feet. Last one around. Nice. Come back up. We'll get back to those shoulders again, linking those 2 moves. Back ahead, up your back. From here, yes, nice
Just
tuck.
saw Lauren's rib tuck as I felt mine too.
Extend at the elbows. Start passing through center, and your hands are going to switch. So one's going to go from that internal rotation to that external rotation. Come up your back, come behind your head. Extend at the elbows. Rotate, keeping those shoulders pulled down and around. Pausing, pulling those blades back, keeping your ribs down. One more time each way. Extend at the elbows. Straighten those elbows at the top in that overhead position, please.
Okay.
We're doing some get-ups later. Now I forget which way. Oh, there we go. Back up. Last one. Around and back. Pulling those arms back to center. Pull.
Relaxing that out.
Great. We're going to crawl a little bit.
Whew, my
Crawl.
hamstrings are going to like this first crawl.
And core.
Excellent.
Elephants, lizards, bears. Let's elephant first, though. Don't do it all at once. hinging at the hips because we're going to be hinging a little bit tonight, and then finding the floor. Walking your hands out to about that down dog-like position and just pushing heels towards the floor, tilting tailbone up, gripping the floor with hands, and pulling our shoulders down for this one. Let's gently bend and extend one knee because that always feels needed. And then we're going to take it for a walk when you're ready. Stay in that down dog position or come for a walk, keeping that position, but taking opposite hand and foot. Crawling forward, ideally keeping heels down, ideally keeping tail tilted to the ceiling. For 4, 3, 2, finish that up. Come on to the floor. Flipping over on your back, just to give our hands some time off our wrists. We're going to work on our hollow holds this evening here. Great.
Yep. Ready
Lying
for it.
down. I'm going to warm up with a little bit of the easier hold to start, and then I'll get harder because we get to do 3 rounds of these. My first one, I'm going to bring my arms and my knees up. My knees are going to stay bent. I'm going to pull my hands down to my side. Arms and palms face the ceiling. I'll go pointed feet. I'm going to connect my ribs and hips, and I'm going to hold.
And I'm doing the same thing in the back here, except my feet are on the floor. Modification to make it slightly easier and more beginner friendly. Sternum up.
Remember to
Maintaining your breath.
breathe. We're not cranking on our neck. It's coming from our core for 5. Oh, I'm quivering. 3, 2, 1. Slowly out of that. We'll flip back over into, oh, it's so nice down here though.
It is.
Flip back over into our lizard.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes.
I'm just going to do this stationary. Ian, you can crawl around
I'll
if you
move
like.
around a little.
Hands underneath, shoulders, toes tucked, lifted up from that plank position, bringing a right foot up towards that right hand, trying to keep that back knee straight, shoulders are set, spine is nice and long and extended. Maybe we're opening up, maybe that's next time. Foot goes back, switch sides, lefty to lefty. Ooh, back leg straight.
I love that scissor action in those hips, spreading the floor, pulling it together.
Switch.
Creating nice tension in those hips.
In round 2, I like to gently open up my hip. So think about rotating that hip in its socket to open up. That feels good. Okay. And we'll switch again. Preparing for our squats later.
Do you keep your big toe heavy or do you open it up or both?
I was opening it on this one.
Yeah, both is good.
One last time if you'd like.
All right, little locomotion here.
Sometimes I bring this leg up and then I straighten it for fun.
Yeah, anything to add some nice variation.
Last one. Just gotta keep it fancy. Let's bring both feet up and hang out in our low squat just for a second before we're done with our lizard. Hanging out in my low squat, chest is up. Prying open a hip, prying open a hip, and then either safely roll to the floor or come down. Oh, good. I didn't hear too many clunks from home audiences.
No.
All right.
Hollow
hold.
Mm-hmm.
Arms, legs up. Making mine a little bit harder, so I'm going to extend things further away from my center. Meaning I'm going to lift up, connect ribs and hips. Palms are still going to be up. And I'm going to start extending my knees away from my midline here. I guess it's not my midline.
And I'm trying to catch up to Lauren here. So I've connected my ribs to the hips, pushing my sternum up. I'm in that tabletop position. And from here, we might decide to tap a floor, flex a hip.
5.
Tap a floor, flex a hip.
3, 2.
Containing.
Easy off.
Strengthen the core.
Sorry to cut you off,
Tap.
Ian.
It's good.
Flipping back over, one last crawl to be a bear.
The bear crawl.
Because of my surface area and capacity in this room here, I'm going to draw myself a nice little square. I'm going to walk forward as a bear about 4 strides. I'm going to walk sideways or lateral. I'm going to walk backwards. I'm going to walk sideways. I'll end up where I started, creating a little square. If you have that room, great. If not, just hold it. Hands grip floor, toes tuck, knees lift. Putting that bowl of water on your back as you slowly walk your bear forward. And then
Or sideways like
you take your, oh yes, I'm in my sideways now. As we move sideways, it's still opposite hand and foot. And that goes for backwards as well. I'm on my last sideways here. If you're just holding, create that tension, pull the floor together. 3, 2, 1.
backwards is so tough, I think. Backwards is the hardest of that.
Yeah. I find lateral challenging.
Yeah, lateral
Last
stuff.
one on
Cannot
your
spill
back.
spill the punch.
We were watching something about Survivor Man, and he was telling what to do if there was a big bear.
Play dead.
Play dead.
Don't run.
Don't run and scream.
Don't bear crawl.
All right. Arms up.
So
Legs up.
Again, nice progressions for these core holds. Sternum connects ribs to the hips. We can maintain the breath. If you can't breathe, maybe we need to regress this.
We've started our hold, by the way.
The single leg approaching a floor as I'm doing. The double legs as Lauren and now I am doing. But maintaining that core tension on the front of the body. No discomfort. Nothing
3,
too crazy through the back.
2, easy off, pulling that to center. Take a second.
Whew.
We do need to stand up. So let's stand up, organize ourselves, talk about what's next, grab a quick drink.
Great.
We're going to be breaking down the get up tonight. 3 different, maybe 4, depending on our time. 3 different stages. First move, first and second move, and sweeps. Combining that with some single leg deadlifts. And then after that, we'll get into.
I was going to forget the and then because still squats, lunges or squats coming up later. So even though they might not get to them in the get up component here, those legs will be used.
I'm going to start. How do I want to show you this?
We're going full, like one move right away.
First move.
Yeah.
I have my bellow. You should have your now. All that talking there. Lying down. Our first move, remember, repeated 3 times. So that's going to be my cuddle roll press, using my hip extension, pulling up to my elbow, controlling back down. Repeat that side 3, switch sides. Okay, cuddle.
Cuddle.
Roll. Press.
Press assist.
Heavy appendages, use that hip extension, pull.
Oh, that was harder than I wanted
First
it
one.
to be.
And control back. Keep that bell up, do it again. Oh, that's better.
That's much better.
Last one. Great, 2 hands.
2 hands.
Bell comes down.
Down.
Cuddles.
We're giving each other faces here. That first one was a little bit alarming to our systems today.
Maybe a
So,
bit heavier than I expected.
Modify as we said at the beginning if we need.
Second arm, same drill, cuddle.
And let yourself
Roll press.
check in.
Hip.
Hip extension drive.
And onto your back.
Core brace down.
Shoulder.
Oops.
You okay?
Worried about our mics, truthfully, here in this move.
Oh, I have it on the side. And down. 2 hands. Bell comes down. Cuddles.
Whew.
Anyhow, like, we have push-ups later, so I'm going to save my push-ups, and I'm going to do my ninja up. And we're going to follow that with some single leg hinges. I'm going to do my first set body weight. Maybe I'll lift a load. I'm not sure yet. Let's feel it out here.
That preloading concept we've talked about before. If you're using a heavy object, don't lift it, obviously, but feel the tension it can give you on your move.
Let's start with our body weight, foot planted on the floor beside your bell, taking both hips, chopping them back, reaching that leg long, staying square to the floor, packing, gripping bell, packing that shoulder, pretending to lift, up without. Whew. Do it again. Hip hinge, reach long, square up, grip bell, preload, up without. We should do one more. You know I like the number 3. Last time.
I do
Reach
know you
long.
like the number 3.
Pack, without. So switch legs. When Ian refers to that preload, it's like you're picking the bell up 90% of it, but some of the load is still on the floor, but you're ready to just up as one unit.
Your abs and your calf should probably go, whoo, holy, what is that new feeling?
Hinge, hips reach back, shin stays vertical, parallel to the floor, preload, up. When I preload, do it again, I feel tension and muscles working in that loaded butt. Up. Last one, hinge, grip, up, boom. Excellent. We're back down to our get up, doing our first and our second move. That means to the elbow,
Once.
to the hand, to the elbow, to the back.
The full thing.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my goodness, that's like a true ladder.
That's why it says 1 + 2.
My
Ian.
goodness, that's a true ladder.
His math skills aren't the best.
I was just optimistic it was easier than that.
So I'll just give you a visual effect here. Cuddle roll press,
Cuddle roll press.
elbow, hand, not this fast, elbow down, elbow, hand, elbow down.
I like it. I just wanted the easier version tonight, I think.
Ready? Let's do 2 of those in a row. Cuddle. Roll press. I said 2. We might try 3. Use that hip. Pull an elbow. Find your hand. Find your elbow. Find your back. Repeat. Elbow. Hand. Shoulder remains packed. Elbow. If you have one more, 3. If not, that's okay. Elbow. Hand. Elbow. Back. 2 hands and down.
Got that.
Got that.
Getting stronger as we go. That is what we hope in our lifts here.
That's right.
Start strong and finish stronger.
That's right.
And
Same
take
thing.
rest when you're allowed to.
Yeah, you're not allowed yet. Same
Okay.
thing. Other side. Cuddle. Roll press. Get set up. Heavy elbow. Hand. Elbow. Back. Elbow. Hand. Elbow. Back. Number 3. Elbow and control. Down. 2 hands. Cuddle. Ninja. Hiya. Hop. Great. I liked my body last time. I'm going to keep that.
I'm going to keep that too. Other implements that we can add for that balance and stability in the hinge include sticks, pins, and we're always aiming for the pins to be vertical with the shin, whether we have 1 foot or 2. So that's what I'm going to do in the back.
Okay. I'm going to do the same thing I did last time up here. Hinging on hips, reaching long, staying square, preload, whoops, and up. I preloaded so much I picked the bell up. Again. Pack, brace, load, up. Last one. Sometimes I picture my bell stuck in concrete down there. Oh.
Got to give it the
Did you like that visual?
The preload effort. I do.
Concrete or cement? Switch legs if you're ready.
Cement is in concrete.
Oh. Grip, pack, hold.
And again, integrity. We don't have to do 100 of them. It's like you could do another set because
Hey, did you?
3 each side.
Oh, I was talking. Up. Excellent. Keep it down over there.
Okay.
Get up.
I want
Halfway.
a better place
Elbow,
for my hand.
Hand, sweep, sweep, elbow, hand down 2 times. Would you like to share some space? Is that what you're saying?
Well,
Quickly.
I just want to make sure.
I'll just come right up here.
Okay, let's do it.
Let me give you the visual again. Elbow, hand, lift, sweep, sweep, elbow, back down. 2 in a row. Cuddle, roll press, heavy, elbow, hand, lift, sweep, sweep, elbow, back. Keeping that bell up if that's okay. Go again, elbow, hand, lift, sweep, 3, 2, back down, elbow, and down. 2 hands, pull bell down, roll. Was that better, Ian?
The second one was, I just want to make sure my hand in a firm place on the floor with the rubber. It was getting ready in the back. So for safety,
Safety first.
I wanted to switch that up. So I hope I can get in a similar position here.
Same thing, other side. Cuddle, roll, press. First elbow, then hand. A lift, sweep. Sorry about the view. Sweep, elbow, and back. One last time.
Yep.
Hand, sweep, back through, elbow, and down. Very nice. 2 hands, huddle.
Thanks for sharing this space, Lauren.
Anytime, get out of here though.
I'm getting out.
One set of our single leg deadlifts. I might pick this up this time.
Both having mic
Just
issues
tempted
here.
me so much last time. 3 again each side. When you're ready, line it up. Shins are vertical, hip hinge, pack grip. Up is 1.
If you're lifting lowering, lower beside the foot rather than out front the way I am here in the back. Everything straight up the body. Line yourself up. Extend your hips through. The tension and the control.
I'm switching here. Second
And
set of
switch.
3. Loading up that lat every time, like we would in our row. Really squeeze on that armpit. And loading up the old butts. Last
Talking
down,
to it. Nice.
up with it. Shake. We should put it all together and do 1 full get up each side.
Ooh, with the lunge. Making themselves
The lunge.
evident here.
Sounds great. Would you like back on my turf?
Yeah. Oh,
1 full get
if I
up.
would have read some more, I didn't have to move myself.
Started from the bottom.
Okay.
Cuddle.
Cuddle.
Roll press.
Roll press.
Take your time. 1 move at a time or pace. Shouldn't really be faster than me though. Get ups are not about going fast. Was nice.
Was that synchronized okay?
Second
Good.
side.
Last
Huddle.
one here.
Full get up. Am I too close to
It
you?
looks a little tight.
Professionals. I moved.
Yeah.
Two hands and down. Excellent. I'm going to grab a little sip before we pick up the pace a bit.
So doing my little farmer walk there in between get-ups is a really fun exercise. We haven't done that in a while, but do a get-up, go for a carry, put it down, switch sides. Really fun exercise. But again, in the name of safety, give yourself lots of room.
Don't worry, Ian, we'll do get-ups later, or carries later. Okay. On the noon, say, on the top of the clock, you're going to be doing something. Tonight, we're going to be focusing on our goblet back lunges, which is part of our get up, and our push-ups. So our goblet back lunge, would you like to come to the foreground and demonstrate that, Ian? Is where you have your kettlebell, you do your hinge, your pull catch, and then you can model. You keep that bell in that goblet position, drop back right. We're gonna alternate, yeah. We're gonna go right, left, right, left, right, left. 3 each side for round 1, so 6 total. Bell goes down. Bell goes down. Turn. Pick your number of push-ups. 1, 5, 1 good negative, 2 modified. Pick your number, do them, and then you're off until the top of the minute again.
What kind of push-up are you gonna do?
I'm gonna follow the pattern, the rep structure of my lunges. So my first set, I'm gonna do 3.
Yep.
My next time through, I'm gonna do 4, 5, 5, 4, 3, 2.
Okay, and I'm probably gonna stick with my number 1, modified push-ups. I'll probably be doing 1 arm push-ups, but that's okay.
Our lunges are gonna gradually increase with reps. They can in your house or they could not. We're gonna start with 3 though each side, alternating for 6 total. And we're going to go in, yes, I have to look at a real clock with the second hand, in 5 seconds. 3, 2, so a pull catch, alternating drop back lunges. My knee is tapping, not slamming. 2 more, I think, if you're with this. Bell goes down.
3 and 3.
Find your appropriate place and push up.
And push up.
Everything staying in line. And I'm balancing that dowel on your back the whole time. Ian's been working on a single arm push-ups. That's nice of him. We can watch it.
So adopt those modified positions for any task. It'll help you progress your skill. Right now I'm on that modified push-up for a single, and that's hard enough.
We're coming up to round 2 here. This is 4 lunges each side. 3, 2, 1. Drop back. 1, 2. Still bracing. Abs at the bottom of that lunge like you would your squat. I'm at 6. Last one, I believe. Bell down. We're going too fast and you need to go a bit slower. That's why there's a whole minute for this. Pick your push-up number. I'm on to 4 like our lunges. Less is more sometimes. Taking my drink, taking my break. Watch your chicken neck, Ian.
Yeah, I feel that too. And it's all about that tension. 5. Less is more.
5 and 5. 3,
unless you're adding more tension.
2, up, 10 total. 1. Seven-ish. 8. Always standing all the way up. Almost like you're thinking about that straw again. Excellent.
Yeah. Push-up time. See that left side first. Mix it up.
Whew. That was nice. When I'm holding my bell in that goblet position, I have a hand wrapped around each side of the handle, and it's not resting on my chest. Don't let it touch you. 3, 2, again. Hopefully the same number as the last set. Trying to control that breathing as it gets a little bit more quicker. 2, 1. Catch the
As Lauren
breath.
said there, don't rest that load on your chest. Pull it apart. Support it with your back. Support it with your back. Whew. Wide base for me makes it easier.
I like to pump my push-ups out so then I get a longer rest.
Ooh.
7 seconds, Ian. Don't take too long. We're coming back down this hill. 4s again. Excuse me. 4s again each side. 8 total. 3, 2, up. 4. 2. Hold 4 more. Soft down. Strong up. Last one. I'm at 4 push-ups because I came down with those reps.
Work the single one. Get great at one. Then we can try to be like Lauren.
15 seconds. Last round here.
Interesting to see. I watch this workout. My range is like unload. Hope it's okay.
3, 2, 3, 3, 6 total. Beauty. Last set of push-ups tonight when you're ready.
Tension. You squeezing your bum, Lauren?
I was.
Me too.
Grab a little sip. Finishing up whatever you're doing there. What'd you think? That was easy. That was hard. We've done a similar pyramid, ladder, whatever the right term is, before.
Ladder. Adding on.
But then you have to come back down. So
I know. Wave. Wave.
Ian's worked really hard here.
I see one more exercise on the task bar here tonight.
As we've been going for the past couple weeks, we've been finishing with our farmer's carries. Loaded carries around. On space, stationary. What I'd like to do is switch it a little bit today. Low carry first for 30 seconds, then a rack carry, then an overhead carry, then a switch hands. We have been doing high, medium, low. We're going to go low, medium, high today. I know, wild.
I might have to switch bells.
1.5 minutes each side. We'll start in our low carry in 5 seconds. So 3 minutes of work here. 3, 2, 1. Grip your bell, pack your shoulder, lift it up. Keep yourself up tall as you do this. No walking on a balance beam, trying to keep a normal gait.
Like that bear crawl, challenge different pathways. Armpits low and abs on. Sideways I do find tough.
To move it to that rack position, allow yourself to put it down for a second. 3, 2. It goes down, but then it comes right up to the rack. Whew. Like I said before, I always find this one really hard to keep myself. That's why I'm standing here and looking at myself. Yep, see those hips. Keep them under you. Keep that forearm vertical. In 5 seconds, press or use your push press. 3, 2, overhead carry.
Or if that was too heavy,
Finish
that
with a lighter low.
heavier. My goodness, that doesn't feel as light as it did in the lunges there.
15 seconds on this side. Whew. 5, 3, 2, bell comes down, 2 hands. Wipe your sweaty hands off. Switch sides, low carry right away. Go.
So again, we always try to use these other side abs. If the load was too heavy, you might look like I am here, side flexing. Pull against that tension from the other side, opposite the bell.
3, 2, our little quick hinge, our cheek, goblet, goblet or wrap. Hold. Check it, Lauren. Check it out. Stay honest with yourself.
Squeeze your bum.
Squeeze your bum.
Maintain your breath.
Mm-hmm. Working really hard on this side. 5 more seconds. 5, 3, 2, up. Push, rest. Oh, I really jumped that up there. Last 30 seconds.
Oh,
this is heavy tonight.
It's really heavy tonight. Maintain that good wrist form. I was looking at Lauren there, making sure it's nice and neutral, strong, stacked. Straight line over the hips.
5 more seconds to finish this up. 5, 3, 2, pull down, 2 hands, bell comes down. Whew. Ian normally peer pressures us into a second round. Let's see what he says tonight.
I think we're good tonight. I think we're good tonight. I don't know about you.
Excellent. Let's finish with a nice frog stretch before we go.
Cool.
Can you grab me a mat?
Yep.
Prop boy.
So again, we love this frog stretch, but we really rarely do it, except for demonstration purposes, on a hard floor. I'd recommend something soft like the
I
carpet
can come closer. You can go there.
or an exercise mat.
I'll give you a little side profile here.
Yep.
Neutral spine, knees get as wide as they'll allow. Shins are parallel or in line, if you will, with those legs. And foot in that dorsiflexed position. Gently to find your elbows. Thinking about your tail now. So to warm up, when I enter my frog position, I tilt my tail to the ceiling. And then I think about tucking my tail under. Whoa.
I can't tuck under that far.
And then I try to tilt my tail to the ceiling. And then I'll try to
Not that that goes that far either.
tuck under. Sometimes that gives me a centimeter more room. And then in a bit of a tail tilt to the ceiling, not extreme where I'm getting that low back really arched, but I'm just gonna rock forward and back here. It would be the position your pelvis would be in at the bottom of your squat. Because if I could defy gravity right now, this is me squatting.
Maintaining that lumbar extension, avoiding the tucked under
The
hip,
rounded low back.
the rounded low back.
Last 1 or 2 forward and back. Maybe you have a bit more room now. Breathing into that. And when you're done, slowly coming out and wiggling your knees back together.
Ooh.
And then come say hello, goodbye with me.
Hello, goodbye with you.
Thank you very much for joining our class tonight.
I don't work out nearly as hard when it's not Lauren pushing me, so I'm very thankful for these classes. We might have the same haircut, but truthfully, Lauren is the rock star with those kettlebells. So thank you very much.
You're welcome.
For sharing with your talents and your practice.
He's
here.
dripping, by the way.
Dripping, absolutely dripping. Tomorrow is Friday morning at 9 o'clock. It'll be less dripping, but we will still be working very, very tough or very hard, very challenging practice at our Restore and Recharge Friday morning at 9. This weekend, we have other things too. We have our handstands on Saturday at 9. We have a bar practice at 8 a.m. on a Saturday. And on Sunday, the morning routine, and as well for Mother's Day, 10 a.m., a little lift extravaganza.
Excellent.
Live. So
Live.
check it out. Let us know what you think. And we look forward to seeing you soon.
Mm-hmm.
With Lauren, it's never simple, but
It's simple.
Okay, good.
It's just not easy.
Just not easy. Okay, I'll live with that.
Say your tagline out.
That was a casual elbow nudge for you. I don't remember. Okay. So it's never simple with Lauren, but we do try to keep our strength very simple, our exercises narrow in scope. We look forward to seeing you in class next day, tomorrow, or next week. Take care.
Thanks for coming.
Have a good night. See you later.